Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Talia, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you can keep watching my videos. So today I'm just gonna do I'm gonna tell you guys about my experience. I got chin lipo and my buccal fat removal, I want to say 2 months ago. The doctor did say it was like a 3-month recovery. Oh, I have a pimple. But I think this is pretty much like me being recovered. So I'm just gonna tell you guys everything. I know people had a couple questions, so I'll go ahead and answer them for you. I'm just gonna rinse my face and take my makeup off, and then I will get started. Really quick. Oh, nothing, baby. I'm not talking to you. Really quick, I just wanna people ask me for my skincare routine sometimes. I honestly think it's just genetic for me, but I will say I've been using this for probably like over 10 years for sure. Usually I take my makeup off with the makeup wipes, but I don't have any right now, so I'm kind of just doing it with this. And it feels so good. I know it's a morning burst, but I wash my makeup off in the night and then I wash my face in the morning. So I do twice, and then I'll show you guys what I put on after. And I do this until I literally feel like it is all off. I hate taking off my makeup. And if I sleep with it, I know it is bad for my skin. Okay. This is all my makeup off. So after I clean my face every day, I use this lotion. It's just Pond's, but it's a pink one. And I just apply this. I need to go get another one. I really like it. I've also been using this for over 10 years. And that's pretty much all I do, honestly. And there. I have to film right now in the nighttime because this is kind of the only time that I get to do anything. Okay, I'm ready. Oh shit. So I'm just gonna kind of just go over some of the questions that were mostly asked. The first one was, where did I get the procedure done? I went to TJ, so Tijuana. I didn't do it here in the US. I went to this place called Visaje. If you look them up on Instagram, it's Visaje TJ. And my sister's actually the one who scheduled our appointments. And she she kind of just like messaged back and forth through Instagram. It isn't like when you make an appointment here where they ask you for all your information. Like, it was pretty like if you're gonna go get your friggin', I don't know, nail appointment, it was like super simple. So she made the appointment. It was pretty fast for us to go into Mexico, and I had never really been there, so I was kind of like freaking out because obviously I'm Mexican, but I've never really been to TJ other than one time in college. And I was just freaking out. Like, I was like, oh my God, what if something happens to me? But we got there, we ate tacos before the surgery. And then when we got to the place, I will tell you, it's not as professional as it is here. Like, over there, it's just like a random building. And inside, it looks cute. Like, when you go inside, it looks nice. But it was hot in there. And I feel like it should have been cooler just because it's like a surgery, you know? And like infection and stuff, or like in general when you go to the hospital it's like super cold, or when you go to the doctor, I think that's important. So it was hot, like I was sweating. The good thing it wasn't like super hot that day, so that was fine. And we did take a friend with us, but she couldn't wait in the waiting room. So next door they have like a little spa where you could get like a pedicure, like a spa pedicure. So they gave her a free pass to go there while we waited. My sister went first. They had us fill out like a form, like your name, birthday. This, like right there, it did get like a little into detail. It was like your name, your birthday, your social, like your address, and then they just call you back, right? And my sister went first, and she was taking forever. And they said it was just gonna be a 30-minute procedure. And then they called me in, and basically he was just like, he made me put like this little, you know, those little things that go on your head for your hair. And I changed out of my clothes, like just like my top, and then I put like that little gown on. And one thing I didn't like was that they don't like check your vitals or anything. Like, it's kind of just like come in and like you're on your own risk, you know? Which is like the scary part, because say someone is like, I don't know, like what if your vitals are just not good whenever you go get your surgery, and they're like doing all this to you. They're doing all this to you, and I don't know, I think that was kind of sketch. Or I don't know if I'm just used to like getting my vitals checked when I go to the doctor, but I do think that's very important. So when I went in, even like the setup wasn't like it is here. And I don't want to like be like, oh my God, compared to here or like over there. But it's just like when you go to get a procedure done, especially a surgery, I feel like it should be very like sanitized, and just like I don't know, like what if you get an infection? So I go in first. Look at homegirl. She's just going crazy at 11. Actually I went in second. And then he sat me on this like dentist chair, and the first thing he did was he like numbed my cheeks. I think that's a little painful whenever they put like, but I think anytime you get anything like numbed, it's a little painful. So kind of like when you go to the dentist and they put the agujas, like, I mean sorry guys, my Spanglish is just crazy. Whenever they put the needles, it's kind of painful. So that was that. And then he took out this side first, my right side. So what they do is they make an incision inside your mouth, kind of like this big. So he like cuts it in, not outside, inside. He cuts it, and then he like opens, and you have these little fat glands right here, which my lazy ass could have worked out, but I didn't want to. I don't have that much time. So we have like little fat glands right here, and basically they take that out to make your face look like more like narrow. And this one, he kind of struggled taking this one out. I was like, oh my god. You do feel like the tugging, because he's literally just tugging on the fat and then he cuts it. And you're awake. It's just like this part being numb. That one wasn't that bad. So he did that. He like stitches you up. The good thing was I was numbed really good. I was scared because before I went in, I had asked this girl like, okay, how painful was it? Because she came out like traumatized. And she's like, oh my god, girl, it's worse than giving birth. And I was like, oh, do not tell me that. Like, I've had 2 kids and it cannot be that bad. So when I went and I got like the buccal fat removal, which was the first one, I was like, wow, this was not bad. And then I guess my sister, she was like bleeding too much. And my sister has like this bleeding disorder where she like bleeds too much. Like if she cuts herself or like, whatever. But I was scared for her. I'm like, oh my god. Like, first of all, they don't even check your vitals. Now homegirl's over bleeding. So it was scary. But the next part was the lipo. For the lipo, you go back into the first room and it's just like a massage bed. And he just tells you to lay down. And this part was scary and traumatizing. The needle was huge. I can't even show you guys how big it is, but it was like, okay, the needle was probably the size of my hand. And then there was still like another part attached to the needle, which is like what he holds. And it was like, probably like my hand too. So just imagine like 2 hands. It was pretty big. So that was like scary when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? And I know everyone was like, oh my god, you don't need that, blah, blah, blah. So what I did here, it's supposed to like give you, it's called marcación and lipo. So it's like contouring like right here on your, fuck, I literally forgot what I'm supposed to say. On your jawline. Ugh. So just like definition on your jawline, like here. And then they suck fat out from here, right? So they make an incision here. I have like a little bit of scar tissue I can feel when I go like this. But it's been healing pretty good. And then he's like, okay, like lay down and put your like head up like this. And then he like, with the needle, I thought it was already like he was gonna like suck the fat out. But at first he was gonna numb this area. I didn't like that you're awake during this procedure. And it is like pretty traumatizing, at least to me. I'm like what did I do? I think they should have put me to sleep better. I would have felt better afterwards. Or like just like, I don't know, just seeing all of that like scared me. So he like goes in with the needle like, and he kind of goes like, he does this shit like so fast. So he's like, dun, 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 like stabs you like 10 times. But that's just to numb you. So when he did that, I was like, oh, there, like we're done. And he's like, no, that was just the anesthesia. Or the numbing thing. And then he was like, now I'm gonna let you wait. I don't even think he let me wait like 5 minutes. It was pretty fast, to be honest, unless I just don't remember. But right away he did the lipo part. So it was just like, you could just feel like, not pain, but you could just feel like kind of like little pokes, like, and you could definitely feel the pressure because and I closed my eyes and I just kind of hugged myself. And I'm just like you're so fucking stupid. But I'm like, this fucking jawline better be snatched. So he does that for a while and then he's like, oh no. So he does this part and then I forgot he also made a hole right here, which I have a little like a little scar tissue here and over here. So this is where he does like for this area, like your jaw right here and right here. So then he like, I remember like hearing like a little pop. Tadeo, leave her alone. I remember hearing like a little pop right here, and I remember like hearing him sucking out the fat here. So then right away, like honestly, also, you know what's scary? That you can like feel like the blood dripping. So like you could kind of just feel like your blood dripping all over you. And I think that was like scary to me. I'm like, oh my God, what if like, I don't know, like what if I just don't stop bleeding? So then he put like little, those little things to like cotton swabs kind of, just to like stop the bleeding. Tadeo, get away from her. This kid is so mean to his sister. And then they put the headband to keep it really tight. They said keep that on for a full week. That was very hard for me because what I should have done was it goes like all right here, right? And it covers your ears, but it was so tight. It was squishing my ear like this. I even got like it like cut my ear right here of like how tight it is and how tight it was. And what I should have done was, if you guys do go, you should cut like a little piece here for your ear to be out. Because I think that's why it was hard for me to keep it on, because it was so tight. It was bothering me on my ears. Other than that, I also got medication from them. And I honestly can't even tell you like what medication I took. I just know it was like an antibiotic and like painkillers. Right after the procedure, they gave us a shot. They gave us 2 shots on our butt cheek for infection, just so we wouldn't catch an infection. And that was it. Then we got our medication, and there, like, you walk out and you leave, right? So after, when I got home, or like just like after, you just feel like very sore. I did notice an instant change like in my face before they put the band on. I don't know if you guys can see, like even when I'm not even, you know, like you could just see it here, and you can see it like here. I'm gonna post a picture like side by side. I took a picture right before we crossed the border, just of me in the car like looking to the side, and then I took a picture yesterday, just me looking to the side. And I couldn't tell, like, for sure. Some people are like, oh, I can't really tell. The good thing, it's not like a drastic surgery where it's gonna like change your face, you know, like it's just gonna make it more I don't know, like look nicer. I liked it. I went and I got my massages right after. We tried the post-op massages, and those were painful because here it was just so painful. I think that's what hurt the most, the massages. It was just super painful for me, and I'm pretty high pain tolerant, so for me to say something hurts is because it does. And what else? How long did I take to heal? I want to say a good like 2 months, which is kind of like right now. Tadeo, please leave her alone. And the price was 1,000. Crazy girl. She wants you to do that next to her, baby. She wants you to jump like that. It was 1,150, and then plus the medication, I think it was like 1,350 like total, or 1,365, around there. And after that, I just slept. Like you have to sleep sitting up. That was hard too, because I like sleeping. And I'm not gonna lie, it was like kind of painful after, but not to the point where like you can't do anything, because I think I lashed like 3 days after, and 3 days after I felt fine. For sure, like the first 2 days you're kind of like, oh my god, but after it's pretty easy to do anything. And what else? That's what I didn't like. My sister did mention that when she was like bleeding a lot, she saw like the guy, because they wear gloves, so he had blood like on his hands, and I think he was freaking out, but like with the gloves, like where he had blood, he like was opening drawers, and she was like, oh my god. I think that's when she realized like, oh my god, this is so unsanitized, unsanitary. And yeah, I think for a procedure like that, you do have to be careful, because what if something happens, like you're in a different country, but it is cheaper than here in the US. So those are like pros and cons of doing it. I don't think I would get any other surgery in Mexico. Like I don't think so. I do kind of want to get like my breasts done, but I for sure am not gonna do that in Mexico. I don't know. But yeah, that's where I went. What other questions did I have? I'm trying to think before I forget. They do other things there too. Like I know they do like they'll take your fat off from your eyelid and like open your eye more, or they do like these scary ass procedures where they like a facelift where they're like, that's scary. And yeah, it's just like a little small office. It has like 3 rooms. There's a waiting room, and everything's pretty simple. Oh my god, get out! Get out! Okay, we'll leave her alone. Here, Billy. Let her drink her milk and get out. Come on, lay with me. I'm making a video. Come out of my video. For YouTube, I'm gonna make a YouTube video. The only thing was, I'm gonna tell you guys, because Tadeo just reminded me, after I got surgery, stay away from your kids, because this kid was trying to like touch my face and everything, and it was painful. I did drink I got like arnica, and I was like putting arnica right here so it can like make the swelling go down. And I was drinking like teas, just like because after you can't eat at all. That's another thing. You cannot eat at all. Like you can't open your mouth, like impossible. You could barely open your mouth, maybe like that. Like if you want to stuff something in there, that's how much you can open it. So the first like 3 days I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get skinny, because I only had juice. I was juicing like 3 days straight, for sure. I juiced. And then I just started eating like soft food, like mashed potatoes and stuff. And then I want to say it took me a whole week, because a week later was my friend's baby shower, and that was the first time that I ate like carne, rice, and like macaroni salad. Tadeo, please leave her alone. I'm not gonna tell you again. So yeah, for sure 1 week you cannot eat. I do recommend you take someone to drive you, because after, even though they just numb you, get out. Come on. No, she doesn't want to play with you. Even though they just numb you, ¿qué, mi amor? Leave her alone, Tadeo. Ten, mi amor. Tenga, mi chiquita. Cuéntate. Ten. Sorry, guys. Mom life. Yeah, take someone with you, because even though you're okay after, I think you're still kind of out of it. Like, I for sure did not want to drive. My sister's crazy. She still drove after. And, move. Get out of there. You're not going to play that in there. Because I said so.
Why?
Because. Y bájala tu tablet. So, So yeah, take someone with you, eat before, and try to go on like a weekday because, go play in the living room, please. I'm making a video. Go play in the living room. No, I don't want you in there.
Why?
Because. Go or I'm going to take away the tablet. This kid. Go during the week because or I don't even know if this is how it's always been, but trying to get out of Mexico, oh my God. I was so annoyed. It took us forever. It took us like more than getting there and like getting the procedure done to get out. It took us forever. And we still drove all the way back home. Just because like I needed to come home for my kids. The next day I still did everything normal. I still cooked, I still cleaned, I still did everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put a picture of the before and after right now so you guys can see. And then if you guys still have any questions that I might have not answered, then just message me or comment below and I will respond. I'll also post the Instagram of the place that I went to, and I will I'll just put the Instagram. So let me show you guys what I look like before and after. So as you can see, before my face was more round and like fuller. And compared to now, it's just more like defined and kind of like slimmer here. I really like it. At first, it was taking me forever to heal too. I was just like so swollen on my throat. My throat hurt like really bad afterwards. But now I feel fine. So just message them if you want to make like a mini consultation. And any questions you guys have, let me know. And I will be happy to answer them. And don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. I know I always take forever to post videos, but I'm gonna try to be on it more. So I will see you guys next time. Good night. It's time for me to go to bed for sure.